Aloha, I'm State Representative Cindy Evans, and welcome to my show, Now What? Today I have with me some really great youthful women that are going to share what I hope is an interesting discussion on what they're up to today at the state capitol and what they're up to on their home island, the Big Island. They are students at the Hawai'i Academy of Arts and Science, and these young women have decided they really like film, and they really have come together as a team, I would think. Once you meet them and hear me talk with them, I think you'll agree that it's a pretty exciting program and field that they're interested in. So having said that, let's meet our guest today. So I'm going to go around and have you introduce yourself quickly and tell me if you're a junior or a senior, and why quickly, what is it you like about filming? Okay, I'll start with you.
I'm Tula Martin, and I'm a freshman at Hawai'i Academy of Arts and Sciences, and I love doing filming because I love being creative and just putting all my heart into what I love doing.
Great, thank you. Yes, hello.
Hi, I'm Courtney. I'm a junior, and I love pretty much everything in terms of film, like acting and also shooting and editing, pretty much everything.
Oh, that sounds great. All right. Hello.
I'm Bailey Woldridge. I'm an 8th grader at Haas. And what I love about this program is just so, I just think it's really fun. I love everything about film. You know, you see stuff on TV, you don't know what goes into it, and then once you're actually thrown in the action, it's just such a great experience. I feel like I've really learned a lot through this program.
All right.
Hi, I'm Kayla Greenberg. I am a sophomore at Haas, and I love shooting. I love being behind the camera. It's a great experience.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yes, hi.
Hi, I'm Akila Quinn, and I'm a junior, and I love film because every part of it's really fun.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Rachel Rivera, and I'm a freshman. I really like building bonds with the other girls behind the camera. I like putting a lot of drama and artistic parts into the filming and to the B-roll.
Right, great. Hi.
Hi, my name is Kaylee Macho, and I like just doing every part of it. It's all different and exciting, and we get to express ourselves.
Great. So you decided to come to the state capitol. Was this an idea that you came up with, or did a teacher, did someone encourage you to do this? I mean, why are you at the state capitol? How'd that happen?
Well, the TV company, the channel that we are in cooperation with, I think they suggested the idea. They're like, hey, let's go to the legislative session. And Gloria was all for it. And she's like, yeah, let's send the girls. And, you know, all the pre-production stuff happened, and we got through it, and we did our studying, and we made our questions, and now we're here.
Right, so you learned how to write. You wrote a script.
Yes.
Right, for today. And the script wasn't, I think I read something about how many senators and representatives are you going to talk to today?
Let's see, there's a total, well, we've interviewed, I think we started off with a total of 8.
Yeah.
But now I think we've interviewed 10. Or we will, by the end of the day, we'll have interviewed 10.
Oh, that's exciting.
Hopefully. Yeah.
And tell me, were we all very different? Were you struck by the variety of legislators?
Actually, yeah. Yeah, everyone was, you know, just, I pick up on different people's energy when they're talking to you. Some people are really happy to see us, and then some are really tired, and everyone's just super different, and they have their own stuff that they want to say to us and, you know, get out to the Big Island, so it's really cool to hear what they have to say.
That's great. So did any of you today be struck with the idea that, you know, I like interviewing people, like that kind of turns me on? I mean, versus, let's say, going out and filming nature, or, I mean, I don't know the variety of stuff you've filmed, but obviously when you film, you can pretty much make up whatever you want. You just say, hey, you know, that sounds like a good idea. I think maybe I'll, you know, film it and put words to it, you know, maybe music to it. Did you find today, did anybody get grabbed by interviewing people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're hosting, so of course.
Yeah, we're hosting. But I really liked it. I thought it was really fun just running around the Capitol, getting all the B-roll shots, just everything about this. Like, I was thinking, wow, I could really do this. Like, I love this. I never was really thought about it before now, but today it really hit me, and I was like, wow, this is great.
That's great.
I really
And
like it.
You too?
Yeah.
You found interviewing people?
Yeah, I actually like making like more of a movie, like acting more, because when you're interviewing, you know, you still have to be yourself because people can tell when you're genuine and when you're not. So, you know, you're still being yourself. I kind of like acting and, you know, being really dramatic, but whatever. Everything's different, so.
Yeah, it is. It is. So how about, did any of you get struck by the interviewing? Did, kind of okay?
Well, I really like getting to know them personally. I think it's really interesting how they relate themselves to the Big Island, because when I first came into it, I just like, oh, they know about us. You know, they know we're there, but, you know, they're focusing on their island mainly. But how it relates to our island so much, like, struck me really a lot. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Now, at your school, have you studied civics? Have you studied politics up to now?
Yeah.
I mean,
A little bit.
a little bit?
A little bit, kind of.
Yeah.
Especially
Was it what you expected?
No.
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 I thought everyone was going to be really scary, honestly. I did.
Yeah.
But everyone was super nice.
Yeah, everyone had a lot more personality than I thought. Like, I thought it was just going to be like, you're getting kind of bored while you're listening to them, but it was really interesting listening to everyone talk and, like, everyone's different, like, stories and stuff.
Yeah, because you always like see the face, and like sometimes you can like tune in and you can see like the like the senators like talking in that big chamber, and you're thinking, oh my god, what is this? And you don't really see like them, but today we really got to like know you better, and I was really interested in everything that everyone had to say, and it was great.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Well, tell me, are you going to go back home today? Did you just come over early? Like you had to get up at 3:34 in the morning and fly over from the Big Island? I've done that. I've been there and done that. Do not like the early flight. But do you have to go back today?
No.
Go back tomorrow.
We get to stay at Pagoda tonight.
Oh.
We get to like have fun and everything. And then we fly back tomorrow.
Tomorrow
that's
we're
great.
going to go to our OC16,
Oh, yeah.
and then we fly back.
What's OC 16?
It's another channel. It airs on all the islands. It's a cable channel.
Maybe I should have known that. Sorry.
Yeah, so we're going to go to them and just see what they have for us.
Great. Okay. So, is this a full year project? Is like I don't understand your school. Is it semester, quarter, or once you enter into this program, do you have to go the full year, and then can you continue year after year? I mean, kind of what's the progression of at your school?
It's an internship.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like
You can
you're
kinda do
committed.
Well, this is like the first, we've only been doing this program for like 5 months.
Okay.
So it's like next year, hopefully we're going to have it again.
Yeah.
And
We're planning on, if you're in high school, we're planning on like going on throughout our entire high school career, so that way we build up, you know, all this education for it.
But it's not like a commitment, like you're signed that you have to do it like for the whole time. I mean, if you didn't
Yeah.
like it for some reason, you could quit, but there's no real reason to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you the freshman class of this? I mean, are you the beginning of this idea of
Yes.
film?
Yeah.
Wow. So you're setting the groundwork for the next generation, you know, of youth, or, you know, the ones behind you will have to follow in your footsteps. You better do a good job.
Yeah.
And you are. I can't believe it. It's just amazing. Your questions, you know, you came to my office and asked me a question. I was just astonished at how thoughtful the questions were. So you obviously had done your homework, you know, to come up with those questions. So I applaud all of you for that. And so what's next? Do they have another, do you have to create your own next project, or is that what your team does? Do you like huddle and, you know, discuss and, you know, have to come to some agreement on what you want to do?
Well, like, we're all actually close friends, so we meet, like, every Friday at our school, and we discuss what we want to do, but recently it's all been pre-production for this. It's been, like, a really big deal, but before this, we started talking about when we're going to open it up to other students, and we want to have, like, a workshop where they have to come in and speak in front of the camera and see how well they do, and then we're just going to I don't really know where it's going, but it's like up to us to pretty much mold it into anything.
You're not going to be a sorority. You have to do the, what is that called when you go to sorority and you have to stand up for the
all
girls?
those weird
and,
things. Yeah.
You're not going to do any of that, I hope.
But actually, when the group started, we were actually planning on doing one show.
Yeah.
Remember? And it was going to be, what was it going to be? The Good Life.
Yeah.
And it was going to be a travel log. Yeah, travelogue.
Yeah.
And we were going to go around the Big Island, and we were going to, show the sights and everything, healthy, sustainable living. That was kind of the idea at first. But, I don't know, something happened in the mix, and now we're doing this, and we're kind of just playing it by ear and just doing whatever comes to us.
And
But
eventually we want to have an actual TV show that plays like, that we have episodes, but right now we're just trying to get all of our skills put together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm envisioning seeing the Big Island through the eyes of youth, because I know that when my brother came with my niece, and she was like 12 years old, she brought her roller skates with her, and she's roller skating out on the sidewalk. And it's like, I kind of felt kind of sorry for her in a way, because I couldn't figure out what would a 12-year-old that's visiting do when they come to Hawaii. I mean, I know what I do as an adult. It's easy for me. But coming from Chicago, from an urban environment, out on an island, and I live in Waikoloa, so, we're kind of distance. It's not Honolulu. It's not a big city, which she's used to maneuvering herself in a big city, right? So it's like, oh my God, what would you do? So it'd be very interesting from your viewpoint on what you think the highlights are of the Big Island and what they should go see and do. I mean, as a matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe Hawaii Tourism Authority and the Hawaii Island Visitors Bureau you should maybe talk with them and get a little grant money from them.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for right now.
Yeah.
We need some funding.
Yeah, that's what we're working on.
Yeah. Oh,
a
that's
good time.
really exciting. So the school, where do you get all your equipment and stuff? Where does it come from?
Naleo.
Oh, Naleo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the public access channel, who we're also in cooperation with. Yeah, we've just partnered with them, and they've been really supportive, and they've helped us so much. They have editing bays and everything, so we can just go in whenever we want, pretty much, and just like, okay, yeah, here, throw it on the table and do it. Oh yeah, we need to borrow the camera. Okay, fine, take it. And
Do you drive
shoot,
into
do
Hilo?
whatever.
Yeah.
You have to go drive into
Oh, well,
Hilo,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
You
no,
schedule-
Yeah, we don't.
Carpool and
The
stuff.
carpool.
Wow, that's pretty exciting. So is this it? Is this the A team? I call it the A team. The Haas team.
Yeah,
This is
the
it.
Haas Productions.
Haas
This
Productions.
is Haas Productions. And of course, we have Gloria Baracchio and Dina
Yeah.
Campbell who are
Right.
helping with
They're
us,
like
our
our
supervising
mothers.
adults. Yeah, literally.
Right.
Your mother.
So I think I read something about you're connecting with real film producers, right? You're making connections. You're talking to real film producers, right? That make for professionals.
Yeah.
So what has that been like? Have you been, what are they embracing you and kind of
Yeah.
real
me and-
excited about what you're doing and want to help? Or
Yeah. Me and Tula went on the set of like an actual feature film,
Uh-huh.
and it was called The Tempest, and they're really just kind of shocked that such young age kids are like wanting to know what everyone's doing. I just think they're kind of, I don't know, because it's like our generation, and we're trying to rise up and be like, well, who's going to be the filmmakers 10 years from now? I mean, are you still going to be doing it, or am I going to be directing this film? You know what I mean? So I think they're kind of like tripping to see the whole 360 of everything.
They might be tripping because you're their competition.
Yeah, exactly.
Your future.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody pretty much is reacting the same. They're like, wow,
Yeah.
how old are you guys? You're doing this? Wow.
They're really supportive, and they just want to help out. Like, a lot of people, you don't think they want to help, and then they just want to help any way they can.
That is very, very neat. Very neat. So I always ask people, do you have like maybe something that stood out for you, like that aha moment? Have you had an aha moment, like something that just, maybe something you filmed, someone you talked to, something that, like an experience that happened, that just like, wow, and that just stuck to you? Do you have one?
I've had like an aha moment
Yeah.
throughout my life. I've always, whenever I went to go see a movie, I've always critiqued it on the angles and the different lightings, and I'd critique it on that before I actually critique the movie itself, and then I critique the movie. But I really like doing that, and then I was like, oh wow, I get to film and stuff. I can actually do it the way I would like to do it. So
So
that was
lighting
fun.
it for you
Yeah,
is
lighting
like
and
really
different angles and artistically putting
right.
into film.
Wow, that's great. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Actually, like right now, the guy who's filming us right now, get the angles right. Show our good side, please. Yeah, that's really neat. How about you? Do you have anything that's happened in the last 5-6 months where it just like struck you as, aha, I really
Not really.
just jumped out? Okay, well, that's all right. I mean, I'm here at the state capitol, and we listened to so many bills. I mean, we passed out 300 bills the day before yesterday. And you just look at the ideas, you discuss and debate these ideas, and for some reason, they may be one that just kind of pops out at you like, wow, whoever thought of that? That was so creative and so interesting. And it really is interesting to be at the state legislature with all those different ideas, and it's creative here too. It's a very creative place, and I really like that. I do a lot. So have you thought about how the legislature could help? Has that ever come up?
No, I haven't
Yeah.
personally thought about it.
Yeah, well, one of the things we do at the legislature is we do support the film industry here. There is money in that, and we compete like countries compete. For example, the film producers out of California will come to Hawaii, and they're looking for to shoot like Jurassic Park, for example. I think they shot on Kauai. Well, they were looking for sites for that, right? Maybe they could go to Tahiti or New Zealand or Palau, or maybe they were shopping, for places. And so for us to be competitive, they have asked the legislature to possibly give an incentive for them to choose Hawaii over another country, let's say. And so the legislature has been supporting the film industry by giving them what's called tax credits, which means they come here, they spend money, and we actually give them some credits. So they kind of get a kickback in a way, you could say, or subsidized. And that's to attract them to Hawaii, because when they come to Hawaii, they stay in our hotels, they buy, in our restaurants, they buy, they spend, they hire local people. They hire people to, be, what do they call the background people in movies?
Extras.
The extras. They hire extras, and so it really is kind of an economic piece for us. And, the economy is really struggling right now. So we want to keep that film industry in Hawaii. And there's actually one of our colleges here on this island. Which one is that?
We were talking
Leeward.
about
Is
that.
it Leeward or?
Well, yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, but one of our colleges on Oahu specializes in teaching filming and to go into film production in the film industry, and it's a very successful program. I'm not familiar with it because I'm from the Big Island, but sometimes I see magazines or something come across my desk about that, and so I think you're in I got to ask this. Your generation is different from mine. Tell me about YouTube, Facebook, and all that, because filming, you want to talk about filming, right? Am I right?
Right, that's true.
People are getting good at these little short. Now, this is another field or another specialty, and that is to be able to have a short film clip. Maybe it's only a minute, 2 minutes, or whatever, and then you put it on YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah. Are you doing that?
Yes.
Yeah.
We just
We have done that.
Yeah, me and Nikila and Kaylee, we just entered a film fest, and it was based on YouTube. You had to upload it. It was called Farm to School, and we
Okay.
just had to say why we want our school to have more fresh gardening, even though we do that. But actually, if you won, they give you $1,000. For cafeteria funds and stuff.
Wow.
So we entered that, and it was based on YouTube. It was actually really cool, but we didn't win, but it's okay.
Yeah,
So
then-
you got to put one in from the school.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then another video we did earlier, the one that we won, the
Yeah.
contest with, we put that on YouTube.
You won?
Yes.
Yeah.
What was that?
It was a sustainability. It was called Imalama Aina.
Yep.
But it was a sustainability festival, and it went on for 2 days, and we had a film contest, and then there was also a big fair that happened down by Hilo Bay,
Mm-hmm.
and there were all these booths and stuff, and everybody came to talk about sustainability, and it was a really cool
remember,
thing.
and then we like walked down the beach and cleaned up and picked up trash and stuff to show that, you know, hey, we're actually doing this. We're not just, you know, filming it. We're actually out here sweating and stuff. So it was really, it's really cool.
That's cool. That's pretty cool. So YouTube, you did, and so how long were these YouTube pieces? Like 1 minute, 2 minutes?
3 minutes for ours, and
The earlier one was like a minute.
yeah.
Okay, so are all your friends checking you out now? I mean, they're checking their.
I guess so.
So is this on the Blackberries, or is that how you check YouTube, or do you
can.
You can check it on the computer, or you can check it on your cell phone. You can.
Okay, now I've heard there's Twitter and YouTube and Facebook and all this stuff. So what if I wanted to learn more about the Big Island and wanted to kind of what they call social networking? Isn't that what this is all about?
Yeah.
Social networking. What would be the best one to go to? Would it be YouTube?
Well, for like our age, it's like
Yeah,
Oh,
in Hawaii it's
MySpace.
MySpace. On the mainland it's Facebook.
Oh, you can do
Facebook
it
on
on
the mainland,
MySpace
and, like-
too, but at first Facebook you can connect with schools
yeah.
from like different places.
Facebook
Yeah.
puts you with schools,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Facebook has like a big thing. Like it used to be like just a college thing. I'm
right?
pretty sure.
Yeah.
And now it's old.
They're
ages,
different.
kind of.
Yeah, MySpace is more for like teenagers, and then Facebook is, I think, geared towards adults, but now teenagers are going towards that too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But I don't know, when I was on the mainland, my cousins were all like, ew, MySpace, it's so last year.
Same
It's
with-
Facebook now.
Same with mine.
So, I don't know.
It's all Facebook now.
It's all
the mainland.
Facebook. Everybody's Facebook.
Facebook on the mainland now.
Yeah.
Well,
But
what's
Hawaii,
it,
you
what
know,
is
we're
it on
behind
the
the
Big
times.
Island?
MySpace.
MySpace. Okay, so do you are you in connection with people in West Hawaii, like at Kealakekei High School or Honoka'a High?
yes.
Or,
I mean-
like if you're friends with the kids,
Oh,
then
I
you
see.
probably like have them as your friend on MySpace.
You mean like professionally, like filmmaking, like
yeah,
no, we haven't.
filmmaker, social. You know, like
No.
you're sending out your.
Not really.
Yeah, we don't
Okay.
have any like groups that like watch our videos or anything. Or
Well, we got to change that.
Let's
Yeah,
change it.
exactly.
Let's change
Let's do
that.
That's what we're trying to do.
Okay, we got it. We got,
Thanks.
and that might be a way actually, because it doesn't cost anything. Am I right?
right.
Okay, so that's an opportunity for you to promote your film production and start, getting out there and kind of gaining some momentum with this. Ooh, this is kind of exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm hoping that this show, it's going to air here on Alelo, here on Oahu, and then it'll be sent over to Naleo, so it'll be showed in Hilo and Kona. And so I hope that, we need to make sure we put on this do you have a website or contact
do.
information? Okay, what is it?
We all look at her.
Don't you know?
It's like, what is it?
I mean, my mom made it. I think it's hossproductions.com.
Yes. Or
HAAS.
you can go to
Org.
hoss.pcs.org, and then you can contact us through Hoss because that's our school. So.
Yeah, hosspcs.org.
HossPCS.org is your school.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
HAASPCS.org.
okay. So what is the name of you call yourself Hoss Productions, Film Productions?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Do you have a logo yet? Do you have a?
No, I'm gonna start working on that.
Yeah, we're trying.
I drew one, but I don't.
We're trying to get shirts
Yeah.
and a whole
Yeah.
thing together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really great. So, I mean, is this something you're learning in your class? Marketing? This is.
Yes.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
This is small business stuff, right? And you're learning this in
We went through the
school
whole
already.
sales
How to
So
do
we're
your own
actually
small
getting
business.
like credit for this class or this internship in our school. So
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, we went through the whole business and sales process, and like role playing and being like, "Hello, we are looking for money." We did like all
Yeah.
that stuff. It was really we did. We
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, like
like
sales
politicians.
pitches.
Yes,
and-
exactly.
I need money.
Yeah.
For my
Yes.
campaign. Wow! And are you getting money? Are you?
Sort of.
We haven't really
not
gone out.
yet.
We practiced it, we got it down, but we haven't really gone out yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because then because that was kind of more when we were planning on doing the actual TV show. But now
Okay.
it's kind of more whatever we feel. So we're
film
kind of
festivals mainly, so we get our
Yeah.
name bigger, and then people will be like, money.
here
Hopefully.
you go.
That's a good strategy. It is. It is. So your teachers, how did you learn about marketing? Did they have you read, go online, research it?
It was from her personal experience.
Yeah, just
Okay,
Gloria
so-
Baracchio.
Yeah, she just taught us from what she knew, and
Because
Right.
she's been on other shows.
yeah,
She was on Living Local with the Baracchios with all of her sisters, or not all of her sisters, but with her sisters on OC16. And she's had other experience with film production and everything. So she's a
Well,
really
to
great
be
mentor.
successful, you have to be organized. You have to have a goal in mind. You have to market yourself. You know, we talked earlier when you were in my office about the supply and demand. You know, people getting to know you. That's pretty. Wow, I'm impressed. I gotta tell you. Wow, I never did that at my age. Wow. So, would you call this something not only you're doing for school, but like your main hobby?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think any of us could
Kind
stick
of.
with it as long and, go through everything if it wasn't a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super fun, too.
Oh, that's great. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm,
It's so much fun.
that is really great. Well, I know we're going to be running out of time here shortly, so you know the name of my show is Now What, so I always throw that out to my guests. Now what? What are you going to do next? I mean, now that you're
Whatever's
doing,
thrown
I
our
mean,
way.
you're going to finish this, you got your interview with all the legislators today. You're going to go back and you're going to put it together, and then what are you going to do with it? You're going to put it on Olelo, right? In Naleo? You're going
Yeah.
to show it on both Oahu and the Big Island, you think?
hopefully.
Hopefully. But
Okay.
I think only the Big
I
Island
guess
right
just
now,
Naleo.
but if we
If we can
can,
get
if
it
we can
on.
get on a level, yeah, hopefully that'd be
Oh,
great.
sure. I bet you can.
But then after that, I don't know, it's just pretty much
More film
Whatever
festivals.
comes
Yeah,
our way.
more
whatever
projects.
comes.
Yeah.
Whatever we can do.
Yeah. So what is a film festival? Quickly.
I don't know how to explain
It's just a film contest. People enter, and it's usually like one topic or
Okay.
a few topics, and then you make a video about that, and then they pick the best one, and they're like, hey, good job, and you get some sort of prize, and they
Bunch
do
of prizes.
something with it.
Right.
And
Right.
that's basically what it is, but usually
Okay.
they're about something.
Well, when you came in today, we were teasing a little bit, but I've always wanted to do the Ellen DeGeneres, how she dances with the people in the crowd.
Yeah.
How about we end the show
do
with a
it.
little bit of
A little jig?
Little jig. All right. Okay. All right.